Well, welcome back. Long time no see. You know why you're here by the title. I know why I'm here because I have to do it. Now, as you can see, this right here is a very powerful piece of machinery of American muscle and freedom, all packaged into this 3.9 liter of. It's got about 180,000 miles on it, and these valve cover gaskets should have been changed maybe 50,000 miles ago. So we both know how this is gonna go. And once again, I don't know what I'm doing. I just do this. It's only what, a few bolts here and there. Take this off, take that off, and we're golden. One can only hope that all of these bolts that I have to take off and anything that I have to take off on top of here is not seized up and I don't break anything, because I don't have replacements. Let me spray some of these bolts real quick just to kind of get them started. Now, if you are going to do this job yourself as well, in case you were wondering, the part number for the valve cover gaskets that I got is VS50441R. This is a Felpro gasket. They fit 4.2, 3.9, and 3.8 liter Ford engines. And I also did end up getting the kit with new rubber washers. Right there, the little rubber washers. Let's start doing a little disassemblers. You're gonna put that right here. Separate these just a little bit. The last bolt's a little tricky because it's all the way underneath the throttle body, but you can definitely get to it. Might be a little seized up. 2 taps, that's all it took. Unplug the throttle body. Just set that to the side. Set that to the side. And then I'm just going to lay it right here ever so carefully. Okay, so I'm going to take this off, the breather on the valve cover. Let's take these vacuum lines off. So front to back, front to back. No, front to back, back to front. That's how we're going to do it. Let's take these spark plug wires off. Can fish them through a little bit just to get them completely out of the way. Give yourself some space. Don't you love when that happens? Especially when it doesn't land on the ground. Go through back here, do a little twisty-do, and get it right there. Now that everything is loose, let's take this valve cover off. You see, the goal is to not take the fuel line off, but it looks like I'm gonna have to take the fuel line off. There is a disconnect all the way down there. Then I can just spin that out of the way. Finally got it out. This is the little clip that holds the connection between the fuel line over there and over here. I have a towel in there and I'm just going to slowly raise it up to release the pressure and get rid of any fuel that is stored. Decent amount of fuel too. Grab another towel. So the plan is, considering that still rotates, rotated this way. So in theory, I'm going to have just enough space to do all of that. So as you can see, this is the connector, and the way this goes in here is it goes through here and it holds everything together like so. You know, it's a good thing I said I don't know what I'm doing, because clearly I just don't know what I'm doing. To be removing so much. But let's remove. This line connects directly to the exhaust header. There we go. This looks more promising. I have a love-hate relationship with Ford. Oh, wait. I might not have a love-hate relationship with Ford. Let's just take the whole car apart, shall we? Get this whole situation over here. Aha, a little bit of rotation. I'm definitely almost there. It's just... There we go. That was about an hour of fighting. Okay, now that I cleaned this up just a little bit, I mean, some of this is really caked on. So I'm just gonna leave it at that, but the majority of it is way cleaner than it used to be. And I need to match the shape. Looks like we got a winner. No, we don't. It's the other way. Now the way these have to go back in, this lip has to go on the inside of the hole right here and snap in. Pop it back out, lean it on one side, maybe use a screwdriver or something to kind of get the little tabs on the gasket over this piece. There we go. And you're in. Boom. Ready to put back. I'm holding this down so I can get some space. And then I have the transmission fill tube right there, all up in my way. I can tell you one thing for sure. It was way easier putting this back in than getting it out. Okay, so now I can put everything back together on this side and move on to the next side. Let's go on the other side. That's going to be 20,000 times easier than this side. There's a bracket down here that holds the dipstick. That's being held by 8mm. That's probably a good idea to take that off to get it out of the way. Okay, now I can crack the valve cover bolts. what'd I say, a million times easier. Now with my mating surface pretty much clean and the spark plug out of the rocker arms, let's put the valve cover back on. Let's give it a test run. There's no lights on the dash, there's no check engine light, everything works, everything is fine. It started on the first try. That side is good. This side is good. It's not too bad, not too shabby if I do say so myself. And I'll see you next time.